Hey everybody, Field Niche here. I hope that this isn't too distracting of a difference because, yeah, if you haven't been keeping up on Twitch, then it's very possible that it's the first time you're ever seen a different side to me, so to speak. First off, once again, I want to thank everyone who, on my previous video, gave their feedback and all of their well wishes. Once again, I seriously can't thank you all enough for sticking with me through the turbulence. And it hasn't been the first time. There's been plenty of other times where there have been rocky periods, and you know what? Honestly, that's just kind of life. Things happen, and you gotta adapt, and you gotta overcome. And I am not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep on pushing forward, and that's why I'm making this video right now, because I want to address the changes that are going to be happening and all of the thoughts that I have currently right now. So I have read every single one of the comments, both sent directly to me and on the video, about all of the feedback, and it was all super helpful. And I think, keyword being think, I have a decent idea of what I want to do on YouTube, at least in the immediate future, so I don't just disappear for like multiple months or anything like that, because like I said, I got something good going on here and people have been super supportive, and if they're going to enjoy my stuff, I want to keep doing that. So I want to find a nice compromise going forward, and then as things change and as things, adapt and hopefully get better, we can take a look, and I can take a look and see if there are things that I can do which will improve the situation, and maybe even go back to being able to do traditional LP style videos like I used to like doing. But I'm saying that as if it's been a while, but it actually hasn't. So, but there's a couple other things I want to say before we even get to that, and that is, why am I appearing to you like this right now? Because this is obviously a very big change. So for people who don't know, I've mentioned it a few times, I have been interested in getting into the VTuber scene. And that conviction doing that has now only gotten stronger, especially since I have adopted this new method, which I have been doing on Twitch. And honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, it is so liberating. I've never been a photogenic person. I've never been anyone... I've never been the type of person to really like getting my picture taken. I've always tried to avoid it. And even when I got the webcam, which I wanted to get because I honestly did think it would help out with interaction, honestly, I felt like a deer in headlights a lot of the time. It's just one of those things I wasn't super comfortable with. At least, not to the point where I was just like, oh god, I hate this, I don't want to do this. I legit wanted to improve and get better with showing up on camera. I mean, that's why I did the, Castlevania Belmont Family Tree video, which I'm going to put a card just to get a quick shill in there. But it's legit something I wanted to get better at, and honestly, I still want to get better at it. But for now, I feel like this method going forward, it's been so liberating and so freeing, and I feel like I could be a bit more myself while I'm playing something, while having even just a basic PNG image. And I am working on the improvements in the background, and hopefully those will come to fruition and they will get better. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm doing a lot of things to improve on that front as well, getting into the community, especially on Twitter. My Twitter has always been awful, I know that, and recently it has improved a lot, and that is just one of the avenues that I've been trying to improve. But that's Twitter, and that's nice if you want to follow me, which, by the way, link will be in the description below, as always, with all of my other stuff. But that doesn't, solve the question of what am I going to do on YouTube. what is the plan with YouTube going forward? So here's my plan. This is my plan short term. I'm calling it a plan because it sounds more definite that way. And honestly, it is a plan. So this is what I'm going to do now that I've taken in all of the feedback. And I'm going to start moving forward. So first things first, LP videos, they got to stop for a while. Because they're just not sustainable. Especially with how I'm going to have to start divvying up my workload between everything as I, try to find a new job, since I'm going to be finishing my current job at the end of this week. And right now, with the return that YouTube gives me, it's just not worth the amount of time and effort that goes into it with the traditional style method. That being said, I'm still going to upload stuff, hopefully at least once every couple days. I'm going to try and shoot for daily, but the method I'm going to go about it is going to be different now. It's not going to be traditional LP style. It is going to be taking up my VODs, which I do, and cutting them up to be way more easily digestible, because one of the big things people said is that when you have a big VOD that's just, is 4 hours long, that's just not doable for a lot of people. And that makes sense. I don't want that footage to go away because I don't want it to get lost. But cutting it up and then uploading it is, that's like the bare minimum. That's the simple, that's really simple. So that's what I'm going to do going forward, which then leads to the next question, which I'm sure a lot of you are going to ask, which is what's going to happen with Yakuza Like a Dragon? Yakuza Like a Dragon is going to continue. I'm going to continue it in a traditional stream format, starting from where the footage got corrupted, because this is why you rotate your saves. I'm going to be starting from Chapter 6, and going forward, it's going to be traditional streaming type of video. And yeah, then I will cut those up into episodes, quote-unquote, which are way more easily digestible. And we're going to do it that way, so we can get things daily, because YouTube, for people who don't know, YouTube likes it when you do the daily stuff, and you know what, I like doing daily stuff because it keeps things coming out, and, keeps it so that there's always at least something for you guys to watch, and that's the simple stuff. So, Yakuza Like a Dragon will continue starting next week, because that's when my job will finish. So I'll have a bit more time in order to focus some energy onto that. And we're going to continue with the thumbnails going forward with the episodes. So that's how it's going to go. Now, what does that mean for other types of stuff? So the other big thing people mentioned is highlights. And honestly, I'm not opposed to highlights. I'm not opposed to doing shorter stuff, because a lot of stuff I do is very long. And I get that it's very long. I've always been the type of person where I like including as much as possible, but I still try to trim out a lot of the fat. But I think, honestly, a lot of people suggesting highlights, I don't think that's a bad idea. And I think what I'm going to do, in that respect, is I am going to take the highlights from previous stream sessions that I did as far back as last year, with like Castlevania Fon, Persona 5 Strikers, all of that, and I'm going to do a bunch of highlights from those so that it's more easily digestible. And I want to do that at least, I'm going to shoot for at least once every couple weeks. I'm going to have to get used to it's going to be hard at first, going back through all of the footage to find all of the good stuff that happened, but that's what I'm going to shoot for. I'm going to try and do, and I'm going to try and make those sessions more easily digestible and in a more easily viewable format. And yeah, I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think it's, I've never done that type of stuff before, but I'm going to give it a good honest shot, You never know unless you try. So that's what I'm going to do. Which leads me to the last big thing that I want to try in the immediate future, which is taking a page out of content creators that I admire. I do want to do some... I never want to do... I've always said this, and I still stand by it. I'm not the type to, like, go with the trends or, like, try to go with clickbait, you know, that type of content before. You never knew that these things were in blah blah blah. But, you know, but I do want to at least, if I'm doing stuff like, you know, reaction videos or discussions, I do legit want them to be discussions where I actually put my actual proper thoughts into it. So when it comes to reactions, I am probably going to start doing a few more reaction type stuff. To stuff I care about, I should preface, or preface, I should say, not preface. I do want to do that type of content. I've done a little bit of it before, sort of like trying it out, and I think I am going to start doing it a bit more, because I do want to legit get some discussions out there. I do legit want to start, you know, doing it, and, you know, I don't want to just sit there and be like, yo, that's cool, yeah, it's great, yeah, I love that. No, but I legit love talking about it, so I do feel like there's something that I can add there, you know, part of myself into the equation. And it's not even going to necessarily be, you know, my big, like, over-the-top reaction, like, face-wise, because, well, I'm PNG now. But, you will get my reaction via voice, I can assure you of that. But I think that's the next big thing that I'm going to do, and sort of discussions based on other things, or, like, news stories, and I'm going to start talking about that on Twitch, which I think is where I'm going to start getting that footage from. So, yeah, that is the plan. Currently, things can change. I should probably say that. It's important to note, sorry. And I think this is a positive thing. You know, you can't remain stagnant for too long. I'm quite stubborn because I like what I like, and I understand that, you know, things need to change. You need to keep things fresh, which is why I've tried some new things. And there's more in real life content that I want to try, because I really enjoy doing that Belmont family tree video, and I want to do more stuff like that once I have the time. But yeah, I think this is a good thing that can happen, and I'm hoping that you guys will stick with me on this. And like I said, more now than ever, I really need your support. Like I said, I don't even mean like just financially, you know, that's not the only thing you can do. If I make a video or a reaction, just share it around wherever you can. Twitter, Discord, blah, blah, blah. You know, don't annoy the hell out of people for it. You know, Reddit. But, you know, it's just, you know, get my stuff out there. You know, just get people just seeing it so that it can spread, and then, you know, help me that way, because it does seriously help out a lot. Hell, even just liking the videos, or, you know, commenting or sharing that way, or, you know, clicking the notification bell, that seriously helps out. So even just little stuff like that will go a long way in making sure that I can just keep doing this, because I honestly love doing it and I don't want to stop. So yeah, I'm hoping that going forward this will be a good thing. I really do. Like I said, everything, Twitter, Twitch, which I will now be, you know, doing way more often. I obviously always keep the Twitch schedule, you know, on my community page of YouTube, and I also post it on Twitter, and I also post it in my Discord, which is also below, and the Discord is another thing which I am currently working on, and I think it's getting better with time, which is good. And yeah, I just want to try my best, guys. I really do. I just want to be able to do this and to make you all happy, because I love doing it and I don't want to stop. So I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to keep on going, and I'm going to keep on aiming higher. So for now, this is Field of Niche, and I will catch you guys very, very soon. Take care, all.